G'day, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the like button because today we're going to be talking about SACD 5.1 multi-channel music and how to get the most out of it. Well, this is the best that I've heard it on my system to date. Been into multi-channel music for about 20 years, into SACD multi-channel for about 10 years now. Go back to how I started. I had a home theatre PC running Kodi, and I was able to run SACD DSD files on that. Now I know that I did transcode that into PCM multi-channel, but it still sounded pretty good, going directly to a AVR. And then I upgraded to a more powerful PC running Roon. That's ROON. That's a music server software, and that plays back the direct DSD files. That was DSD multi-channel, and that was a improvement again. But unfortunately, Roon was a bit too expensive to keep it going. So what I've done now is I bought a Zappiti media player. I have a previous video that you can watch, mainly discussing how good it is as a media player, playing movies and music concerts and that sort of thing. But now I've discovered, especially since, this is probably the big key I think, that I'm using a Wi-Fi, that's IFFI, linear power supply. So the thing with Zappiti, this is the pretty much the basic player. The upgraded player was the next one up, which is much more expensive. The main improvement on that is the actual power supply inside it. It would have a linear power supply. So with this model, what you get with it in the box is just your switch mode, basic switch mode power supply. That's a 9-volt power supply. You just plug in the wall, away you go. Then I read on the internet, of course, it's always the best place to find information, as we all know. I upgraded to a Wi-Fi linear power supply, and it's taken it to a whole new level. I've never been a big believer in that sort of thing. I didn't think it would give I knew it would be an improvement, but maybe, that slight 1%, 2%. But it really has taken it to a whole new level. Even, I first noticed it on music concerts, Blu-ray audios. And tonight I thought I'd try SACDs, and it blew me away. So I'm still running Kodi, so this is still Kodi interface, but the Kodi is running on these Zappiti. So you go into your apps on the media player and you can download a Kodi, and then I've pointed to all my SACD files that's stored on my NAS. And that's all I use it for. I don't use Kodi for movies, for music, anything else, or two-channel music. It's just SACD files. Now, it still transcodes to PCM, but is without doubt the best I've ever heard. I started with actually a 5.1 multi-channel FLAC version of the Beatles +1, and I was never a big fan of that. I always thought it sounded a bit harsh, a bit loud. But since playing tonight, gave the old chills up the spine, I tell you. And then I thought I'd go to a well-known audiophile grade album like this, People Make Rumours, and I've heard this multiple times on all sorts of formats, DVD, audio. This just blew me away. It's hard to describe. The bass isn't big and boomy like a movie soundtrack, but it sort of penetrates the ears, and you get like a stereo bass effect. It's just brilliant. All the instruments are better separated. I'm hearing, the old cliche, when you upgrade something, you hear different instruments, not different instruments, but you just hear the background stuff. You hear the background vocals a bit clearer. You can pick up who's singing the background vocals. So massive improvement. So definitely the big upgrade here is the Zappiti media player with the external linear power supply. That's a big one. And yeah, as I said, yeah, just goes HDMI to my Yamaha AVR, which goes, I've outsourced that to a power amp, and I've got the Magnipan speakers and two subs either side of that. So if you ever pick up a Zappiti media player, well, probably will go for any media player, make sure you check that power supply, and if it needs upgrading, do it. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I think I'm going to have a pretty late night watching, or listening I should say, more multi-channel SACDs. Probably have to go, the next one would have to go with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I think that's one of the best ones out there, and I'll yeah, carry on from there. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.